Hi guys, today I'm going to start fitting my new kitchen. As you can see, it's quite a mess at the moment, but I'm going to start fitting down that end with the units, and hopefully it's quite complicated actually, because there's quite a lot of cuts that I've got to try and push the units back into the side, and I'll show you as I go. But there's cutouts that I'm going to have to do at the bottom of the units to try and get them the most out of the space. But then I'm going to come along here, fit this side, and then eventually tackle that side, which is going to be a little bit more complicated because I've got gas and all the electrics on that side as well. So not electric on that side, but there's some electric on that side as well. So it's going to be a bit more complicated. There's some of the units. I've got some there, some over there, and I'm going to start fitting them together and placing them, get the idea of where they're going to go, do the cutouts as I need to, and hopefully permanently fit them where they're going to need to be by the end of today. So as you can see, I've got this corner cupboard in there. There's lots of space around it, but that's fine. That's mostly going to be changing inside there anyway. It'll all be tidied up, and all of this is going to be hidden. But at least I've got boxing around there so I can cloak it off, and there'll be some hidden storage in there. This unit here has got to be pushed back, but as you can see, this is the reason why we're not being able to just push the units back. We've got to take about a good 6 inches out of this unit at the back for this then to go all the way back and be in line with the rest of the units up this end. So that's my next task, to try and get that. This bit here isn't going to matter, because actually I'm going to box that in separately, and we'll put another door on there. It's just so we can get right in to get to the electrics and things like that. So a unit isn't necessary there. We can just bridge from here to that and fit a door so it's accessible, and it'll be a lot more storage that way as well. And even here, down here, more than likely I'll fit something so we can actually, you know, put some stuff in there that we never need to get to. But ultimately we do need to get to the electrics and all the switch panels and things like that if we need to at a later date. At least if we're doing it this way, I'll be able to do something about it. Okay, so what I've done is I've cut the square out because we've got to allow for this here, so hopefully I've done enough. So I've cut this out and then cut down the backboard, and I'm just going to fit that back like that. And then this piece here I'm going to fit like that, and then that will be tidied up on the inside later, but it should give me the clearance. I'm hoping so anyway.
In this challenge, we have to reflect upon the evolution of who we've become as artists today. My struggle.
Well, that was a mistake. Right, so I'm getting on quite well. I've got most of the doors and the drawers all in place, and I'm just putting the handles on, and then I've got all the final bits, the filling in and things like that. But let me show you. So there we go. Quite nice handles. And I'm just working around this area now, putting the handles on this side, and that's the tall unit in with the oven and grill, and it's got a side panel to go on that side, and then we've got all of the filling in by the side of that unit. See if we can get it back a bit so you can see. Lots and lots to do still, but slowly getting there. This isn't the kitchen I was going to put in at all, but I do think it's looking alright. So I'm just going to do the rest of this for today, and then tomorrow I'm going to start filling in the panels and putting the plug sockets in, and finishing off the whole side and putting the panel in. The alcoves, I'm not going to be doing them until probably sometime next week. I don't even know what I'm going to put there yet, so yeah, so let's see how we get on. Okay, so there's the handles on, some filler panels to do, and then lining up the units, and all is good. Right, so I'm fitting the end panels on here. As you can see, it's not going to clear. There's a little bit of a discrepancy in the size. I think it's slightly tilted or something, I don't know. And this is the end panel. I've just chopped it up, just cut a bit off now, and I'm going to try and fit it. So here we've got the newly fitted kitchen. Still got a bit more work to do to it, and we should be completing the kitchen area in the next couple of weeks. I keep saying that, but it really should be in the next couple of weeks. But we've just gone for a very basic grey, and I think it goes quite well with the rest of the boat. And this is what it looks like as you walk in. Excuse the mess. So we're obviously still doing lots of kitchen fitting, so we've still got quite a lot of the cabinets down there, but pretty much that's the layout of our kitchen living room so far. We've got a fridge freezer that will be going in here, but that hasn't arrived yet. We've got cupboards to go in each side, and that allows all the electrics and fuse boards and things like that, which will be all very, very neat once it's done. And then we've got lots and lots of trims to do all over the boat, to give it that added finishing touch. And this is what it looks like from this angle. And we've also got the window frames to put in as well, which I haven't made yet, but I will be making my own because they're way too much money. So I don't know what I'm going to make them out of yet, but I will be making them.